Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Masterpiece Lounge. I am your hostess, Chrisnatha DeRozier, certified life coach, author, and speaker. And today we have another amazing chat set aside just for you. And as you've already seen by the title, we're going to be talking about the fourth quarter. So, as you all know, we are officially in the fourth quarter. All right. So what is the fourth quarter? It is the last 3 months of the year, October, November, and December. So I want to first start off by saying that success is not by accident. Okay. If you want to see success in the fourth quarter, you must plan for it. You must plan for success. It is on purpose, and success leaves clues. All right. So I'm going to be sharing some tips to help you finish this year out strong. The first thing I want you to do is to realize that there's still time. This is not the time for you to begin to feel hopeless because maybe you've been comparing yourself or your progress to someone else's progress and their success or what seems to be success, right? And so I want you to know that it's tight, but there's time. Okay, it's not over yet. I do want you to act with urgency, not panic, but with urgency. Okay. And 2021 is not canceled. I know it's been the last year and a half, almost 2 years have been tough, but I do want you to know that you can still be successful, and success can look differently for each of us. Okay. The next thing I want you to do is to get organized. I want you to get organized. It's so important. Take some time. Find a time that is convenient for you. Block out some time, right? Put a block in your schedule specifically for this reason, to get organized. Get your house in order. Your business, your personal, whatever that looks like for you, but get your house in order. So get organized. Focus on what is important. So what's important at this point in your life? What is important right now in your business? What is important? Is it important to prepare for the holiday rush? Is it important to take another look at that bookkeeping? Is it important to get a new team member because you may need some additional support during the holiday season that is upon us, right? What is most important? What's most important for your family? What's most important for you, right? Your personal and your professional development. What's most important? And so I want you to really sit down and define what's most important. Just really sit down and create a list for yourself. I want you to prioritize your task that you need to accomplish your goal. Prioritize tasks needed to accomplish your goal. If my goal is to launch a product in the last quarter of the year, what are some tasks that I need to do to make sure that that happens? Okay, so what are some tasks that do I need to get a team member? Maybe you're not going to bring on someone full time, but maybe you will get someone per project, right? Maybe you will bring on a contractor, which is okay too. So you need to make sure that you know what you need to do to get to your bigger goal. Number 3, I want you to use scheduling and appointment tools so that you can just be organized. If you are setting up meetings, putting time aside, there's a lot of collaborations that are taking place this quarter. Get organized. When you are approaching people and connecting with them to collaborate with you, you want to make sure that you put your best foot forward, right? And so make sure that you're using scheduling tools, appointment tools to make sure that you're not missing appointments, that you are following up. And so use your Google Calendar, use Trello, use Acuity scheduling. There's so many, right? And so there's so many I didn't name, but that's just a few to make sure that you are connecting and following up with people accordingly. If you have a home office, right? Do you have space for you to work, even if it's not a separate room, but just a space for you to work at home, a space for you to be creative, a space for you to create and make sure that that is where you dump your ideas. That is where you really begin to lay out the foundation for what the next 3 months is going to look like. Declutter from the inside out. So declutter your heart, right? Do your heart checks. Forgive who you got to forgive, right? Declutter your heart, declutter your mind. Do a mind dump. Do something outside of your work for a moment. Take a break, break up your work, okay? And then declutter your space. It's nothing like just getting rid of the old and making room for the new, all right? So once again, realize that there's still time, and also get organized. The next thing I want you to do is to set clear and measurable goals. What is it that you are looking to accomplish in this quarter? The past is the past. What are you looking to accomplish this quarter? Remember, we have to keep in mind what's most important. So what is your plan for the next 3 months and beyond, right? What is your goal for each month? What is your goal for October? What is your goal for November? And what is your goal for December? Also, I want you to ask yourself, what will I need to accomplish these goals? What do I need to have in place to make sure that these goals are met? Another thing I want you to consider is, what are some challenges that you could face, and how do you plan for them in advance? What are some challenges you could face as you set these clear, measurable goals, and how do you plan for them in advance? Okay, so keep all of those things in mind as you set your clear and measurable goals. Also, I want you to take action. Now, some of us are great at planning. We're great at setting things up. We're great at researching and getting ready, right? But we never quite pull the trigger. Okay, so you want to make sure that you take action. No procrastination. You don't have time. Okay. So get out of the learning, planning phase. It's time to execute. This is your time. If you don't do it now, then when, right? So this is your time to execute. It's okay if you make mistakes. Learn as you go, but get out of your head, and overthinking is not allowed. I personally can be an overthinker, so I've had to push myself past my thoughts and just do it. And so I'm encouraging you to take action and do it. So get out of the learning and planning phase and execute. Launch that platform, start that YouTube page, start that business, connect and make that collaboration happen, right? Write that book, do whatever it is that you've been thinking about or talking about or telling everyone that you're going to do, and do it. Okay. Next, I want you to be kind to yourself. I want you to extend grace to you, the same grace that you extend to other people. I am asking that you do that for yourself. So have some self-care practices throughout the quarter to help add balance to your life. Yes, you can go hard. Yes, you can stay up late, right? And wake up early. Okay, late nights, early mornings, I get it. When you have a project, it happens. But in between that, take a day where it is no work. You're not being creative. You are just being. I don't care if you're watching Netflix, you're going out for a run, you are going to go have brunch with the girls, whatever it is, but make sure you're taking breaks. You're listening to music, right? You are just enjoying yourself. Okay, so you got to have times of nothing, nothingness. Okay, so set time specifically to work, and then block out other times for you to rest, because your rest is a weapon. Your rest is imperative. Your rest is important. So set time specifically to work on all your creative projects and your business. Set time and block out time to rest, and add some fun to your calendar. All right. So if you don't get to everything that you would like to accomplish this quarter, guess what? There is still the first quarter of next year. So don't beat yourself up because you are looking at what's most important and you're tackling that. Okay. So just be kind to yourself. I don't want you to be so hard on yourself that you don't allow yourself to have fun in the process. Accomplishing your goals doesn't have to be so serious, and there's some fun to it, and there's some work. Okay, we're not going to act like it's no work, but there's fun too. And so make sure that you are planning, that you are taking action. So you're executing as well. You're resting and you're adding fun to make sure that there's balance. All right. So I am wishing you all an incredible fourth quarter. I cannot wait to hear about all the amazing things that you all have planned. So share them below. I want to know, what are you doing this quarter? How can we support you? And tell us about your super awesome wins. I can't wait to hear. So guys, thank you for hanging out with me today on the Masterpiece Lounge. And I hope that today's segment was super helpful for you to truly get focused and ready to make this quarter the best quarter you've had this year so far. Until next time, be well. I'm Chrisnatha DeRosier signing off. Until next time.